Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the end. With tip-off fast approaching, let's first check in for a report from the sideline with David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only one.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got LeBron James. Hartenstein is out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. And for Minnesota, Curry is out there with White. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Noel. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here's Joe. Back to James. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Hawks. It's Noel, high post. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Outside, White. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. White's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Timberwolves. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Brunson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside, White. Back to Curry. There's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Curry against Brunson. 5 to shoot. A shot by Curry, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Joe. James outside. Randle outside. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Can they get it? Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Boy, it's obvious that Noel has some nice leadership traits. He's energetic, he's positive. His teammates really gravitate to him and feed off his intensity.
Kicks it out to James from past the arc. And another three for Cleveland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timberwolves trailed by 5. Curry passes to White. And here's DeRozan. Curry on the wing. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Cleveland moving it around. Passes it to Hartenstein. Over Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Curry, wide open, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Curry's got 6.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Back to Brunson. And there's the pass to Joe. And here's Brunson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to White. Outside Curry. From deep. The offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Several teams changing it up here. Cavaliers leading. Kidd kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. There's Winslow. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Clarkson passes to Abaji. And Adams kicks to Curry. Passes to Hayward. Clarkson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide-open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Winslow. Here's Kidd. From the arc. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Back to Kidd. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Winslow. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Winslow's got his second basket of the night.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Minnesota making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Jones checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Hardaway. .157 left to play in the first. Here's Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Hayward hits them both. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Winslow. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Now the feed to Jones. Shoots. Winslow's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
1:16 left in the first. On the wing, Melton. No good on the three. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Hayward goes in. Good D by Jones. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Good work defensively by Martin.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Wood with the block.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Adams outside. The pass to Hayward. And Jones pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Kidd passes to Jones. Good in the assist to Kidd. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kid is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hayward, left side. And it's Hayward again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Outside Kidd. Pass to Wood. 4 seconds left. Adams, a nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jackson Hayes is out there with Randall. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Brunson in at the point. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Hardaway finds Brunson. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Outside Hardaway. DeRozan against LeBron. The dish to Randall. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Curry is inside. Randall on him. Curry can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
White looking around. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Curry. Outside, White. Trying to get open is Adebayo. White, good. White's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Minnesota.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hardaway against White. Shoots from the high post. Here's Hayes. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Outside Curry. Noel with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Adebayo with the ball. Hayes on him. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Curry, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
James kicks to Brunson. Dishes it to Randall. LeBron James on the wing. He has 5. No good there. And Minnesota will come the other way. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Here's DeRozan. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they've brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, Brunson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Curry dishes to Noel. DeRozan on the wing. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Clarkson kicks to White. Clarkson outside. Here's Abaji. Covered by Winslow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. Martin's checked in for Minnesota. Wood, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kidd comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second. So it's the Cavaliers now. Kidd passes to Joe. Now here's Jones. Cleveland moving the ball around. On the wing, Winslow. To the inside. Kidd dishes to Jones. Shot clock at 3. Joe. And the 3 off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Kidd passes to Winslow. Back to Kidd. The pass to Wood. Here's Joe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Abaji. Defended by Jones. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Abaji. Adams outside. Pass to Abaji. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Joe. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Back to Winslow. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. Winslow's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And there's the pass to Adams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Kidd passes to Wood. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Here's Joe. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Minnesota. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Kidd, no good.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Steph, I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
You look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving to them. So we got to just look at that.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 9 points and 3 assists. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench, so scoring and giving them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Derek White. Nerlens Noel is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Brunson against Curry. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brunson.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Outside Curry. From downtown, and the 3-ball is good. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Brunson finds James. And here's Brunson. He's got 8. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Noel. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
James looking it over. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Adebayo. Here's Curry with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Brunson. Cleveland moving it around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 10.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And the pass to Melton. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brunson kicks to Melton. Clock at 6. LeBron outside. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Pass to Hayward. White against Melton. White down low. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Melton. Power down with both hands. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Brunson kicks to James. And LeBron throws it down.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Derek Jones comes in for Jackson Hayes. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Milton. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Clarkson. Adams trying to free himself up. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's LeBron. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And here's Kidd from the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Kidd's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Curry against Kidd. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Abaji. And the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The intelligence of Kidd coming into play on offense. He makes sure to draw the foul while shooting.
The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he makes the first.
And when you think of elite floor generals, how could you not think of Jason Kidd? I mean, he makes everybody around him better all the time.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Minnesota. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:21 left here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Adams outside. Here's Abaji. No good with the wing jumper.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Minnesota calls timeout. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Abaji, the pass to Martin. Winslow against Adebayo. Back to Martin. 5 on the clock. To end the run. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron good.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Passes it to Abaji. Martin against LeBron. Martin the pass to Abaji. From 11 feet away. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Adams.
And nothing seems to phase Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Here's LeBron. He's off from 17 feet. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers leading by 9, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Justice Winslow out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Randle no good. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Winslow. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Brunson. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside DeRozan. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Pass to Brunson. Uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
White finds Hayward. Now here's Adebayo. Here's White. That's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hayward passes to Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut back down again to single digits with those points from Hayward.
This is why Hayward makes the big bucks, folks. It's not just about making shots. It's about making shots in the biggest moments.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Winslow. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, White. Up top, DeRozan. Hayward at the elbow. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Curry's checked in. Hardaway's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Pulls it up. They get it again. Hartenstein passes to Randall. Can't hit from in close. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for White. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Curry against Brunson. Randall with the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
That free throw good from Randall. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Timberwolves trailed by 15. Curry kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Noel. And here's White. The 11-footer. And good that time. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Melton against White. Melton passes to Hartenstein. Now Randall. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Curry against Brunson. White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
And that one falls for White. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fade away. Rebound, Minnesota.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Curry.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
White against Melton. Back to LeBron. A 3-ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. White with it. Now defended by Randall. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Brunson kicks to Melton. James against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. James in the post. DeRozan defending. And it's James missing. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. White wide open. He fires. No good from outside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 12. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Joe's checked in. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Back to Brunson. Cleveland moving it around. Randall passes to Joe. And here's Randall. He's covered by Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory
For the Cavaliers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Hayward outside. The 10-footer. Count that one.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Porter against Kidd. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.